Hello, welcome to sense number 12, sensitivity to gravity. Before we start, please do pull out your journal, do your all important journal work. It really is important. And when you're done with that, unpause and let's get started. So gravity, not a shocker. This is a sense that we are aware of and is not going to be a big wow or new to us. And because it's so simple, I wanted to also kind of bring things back to why we are doing this at all, why we are reconnecting with our senses and even doing this course. And I have a quote for you guys. I found this, it's Alan Watts, who I love Alan Watts. And the quote is this: "It is only when there is no goal and no rush that the human senses are fully open to receive the world." So we're kind of going at it bottom up or backwards. We are connecting to our senses so that we are here in the present moment. And in that moment, there's no goal and no rush. So we get to experience reality. We get to experience what's going on. We get to experience our real life. So much of our lives, we are in our heads, we're planning, we're thinking ahead, we're thinking about the past. All of it is not presence. All of it is not experiencing the moment as our lives are occurring, and we're missing out on that. And to me, that is A, part of being human, and B, really sad. So I love getting back in touch with our senses and discovering we have senses that we may not even have been aware that we have had our entire lives, or that have been underdeveloped or just taken for granted. So us doing this work and reconnecting with the awareness of our sensations is bringing us back into our body, bringing us back into the present moment and into real life, into reality, into what is really happening in this moment. And that's all we ever have. So the importance of that cannot be overstated. And so if you are here doing this, this is such important work. And to have a presence in your life and not just be living in your head. I think some people go their whole lives without any concept or any experience, is a better word, of actually being in the present moment. I remember one of the first times I had awareness of this. Now, we can be in the present moment and just be in flow and not really be having an awareness that we're in flow. Awareness really is kind of a step away from actually just being in flow, being in the present moment. It's the awareness that brings us back into connection when we're out of connection so we can get back into flow. So when we have the awareness that we are out of connection, out of flow, we are doing work that is a huge toolbox for us to be able to get back into flow. All we need to do is pay attention to these senses, to these sensitivities and sensations, what's happening in our body. That's what's happening right now. And it brings us right back into the present moment, right back into our present lives, into the only life that we ever have to live, which is right now. So thank you, Alan Watts, for that. I think that's such a beautiful quote and fits so well with what we're doing here. So today's activity, I would love to invite you to do exactly what I did. If you have somewhere you can go outside that you feel attracted to going to, somewhere in the wildest nature you can get. And as always, if the best you can do is your couch and your dog, that's amazing. Or your cat, your dog or your cat are wild nature as well. So if that's what you can do, just lay down somewhere and pay attention to the sense of gravity that is part of your makeup, part of your birthright. Having a body is a sensitivity to gravity. And it's just another sense that can bring us right back into the present moment. So wherever you can, and if you're not able to do that, if you're just sitting, please do just pay attention to your wild nature body and pay attention to how your body is able to perceive gravity. How amazing are our systems? They are unimaginably complex, and how incredible that we get to experience this life, right, through these systems that create perception of what's happening. So thank you so much for being here. Definitely journal after you're done, your 1 to 10, and whatever you feel to journal about, some observations about your experience today. That would be amazing. And if you want to comment on YouTube, that would be amazing. And just let me know how things are going for you and how you're finding it. So I hope you're having a really connected, grounded day. My best.